Due to the rising cost of healthcare, employers are choosing health plans that are more consumer-driven and designed to get employees involved in healthcare purchasing decisions. Whether you are looking to hire new employees or retain exceptional ones, it is essential to offer an attractive and comprehensive healthcare package. Understanding the differences between the various types of health plans available will help you choose the best one for your team. HSA and FSA plan benefits allow participants to pay for their out-of-pocket medical expenses on a tax-free basis. HRA plans allow for employers to contribute funds that will pay for specific eligible expenses for their employees. About consumer-driven health plans. HRAs, HSAs, and health FSAs are consumer-driven health plans. Rather than cover health costs up front, this type of plan reimburses employees for qualified medical and dental expenses. These plans differ in many ways, such as who owns the account, the employee or the employer. Other differences include who funds the account, annual contribution limits, what expenses are eligible, whether unused funds roll over from year to year. The medical expenses an individual may request reimbursement for must qualify as federal income tax deductions, regardless of whether they exceed IRS minimums of 7.5% of the taxpayer's AGI applied to those deductions. The three different types of consumer-driven healthcare plans. Understanding the differences between the types of consumer-driven health plans will give you a better idea of which one is right for your company and employees. What is a health savings account, an HSA? An HSA is a participant-owned bank account used for eligible medical expenses. The employer chooses the HSA provider. Both participants and the employer can pay into the program according to annual limits set by the IRS. These plans use strict rules for both eligibility and contributions because of their tax-favored status. For plan contributions, participants must meet the following requirements. They must be covered by a high-deductible health plan. They must not be claimed as a dependent on someone else's tax return. They must not be covered by any PPO plan, including Medicare. Individuals can roll over funds from year to year. Because the HSA is a tax-exempt account owned by an employee, enrollees may keep the account if enrollment ends or the participant retires. The 2021 IRS limits for HSA contributions are $3,600 for an individual and $7,200 for a family. Individuals over age 55 may contribute an additional $1,000 per year. What is a health flexible spending account, an FSA? A health FSA is a spending account that is exempt from income tax. However, the Affordable Care Act limits the amount an employee can contribute to an FSA each year. The limit for 2021 is currently $2,750. There are two types of health FSAs available for your employees: a healthcare FSA and a limited purpose FSA. A healthcare FSA. This plan is for eligible medical costs not covered by the participant's health, dental, or vision plan, and includes some over-the-counter medicine or medical supplies. A limited purpose FSA. This plan covers eligible dental and vision expenses as long as the participant remains enrolled in a high-deductible health plan. What is a health reimbursement arrangement, an HRA? An HRA is an employer-owned account with a fund of money contributed by an employer. They are available only to employees who have healthcare coverage offered by their employer. HRAs allow employees to use these funds to pay for or be reimbursed for the cost of eligible healthcare-related expenses. There is no limit to the amount contributed by the employer, and employees cannot contribute to this account. Because they are employer-owned, self-employed individuals are not eligible for HRA programs for tax-related purposes. Some factors to consider when choosing a consumer-driven health plan. According to a survey conducted by the nonprofit Business Group on Health, large employers are budgeting for a healthcare cost increase of 5.3% in 2021. To stay competitive when it comes to hiring and retaining quality employees and keep employee costs down, you may want to provide one of these three types of consumer-driven health plans. This option will decrease overall healthcare costs for your company. The main factors to consider when choosing a benefits plan for your employees are plan costs. Keep in mind the plan costs, who will fund the account, and whether there's a contribution limit. Also consider whether your choice financially burdens your employees. Coverage. When choosing a plan, it's crucial to understand what is covered. Consider the details of each plan carefully, including what conditions are covered and when certain conditions do not apply for reimbursement. Familiarize yourself with all the restrictions that may apply. Your competitors. Find out what your competition offers in a healthcare plan to help you understand what your employees or potential employees might expect. If you can't match your competitors' health plans, you can offer alternative incentives that will appeal to your team. Discover what HRA, HSA, and FSA plans have to offer your employees. Including a consumer-driven health plan to your benefits package requires careful assessment of the advantages and disadvantages of HSAs, FSAs, and HRAs. There's no single solution that works for every employer. If your company is considering implementing a consumer-driven health plan, let the experienced advisors at Benefit Concepts help you understand the right plan for your organization. We will assist you in choosing a plan that satisfies the needs of your company and employees. Is your small business ready to provide the very best in an employee benefits package? Reach out to one of our professional advisors to help you design the perfect plan for your team.